Glocks, I got some busted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate city news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Hand on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets and dents. I think my bread is hard as a cruise. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This will be taken very short. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
And Bob Wilson gets burned.
The 15. A big play there on the first play of the game. 54 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Following the interception, Young. That's caught by Andre Lee. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. First down, Young. That one caught by Tyler. Before being tackled. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, Young. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. A first down throw for Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Young throwing again. It's Kelce on the ground.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Young on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. They've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Let's put me back on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keith Bullock just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Allen. And that is going to
how's that happening?
One-handed. Wow. 36 yards
My
on the
team's
play.
getting burnt over the top. I'm telling you, it's already over the top.
Allen now on first down. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Alpha.
To try again after the sack. Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a
Oh man, I be doing niggas wrong. It's on the process, he quit. It's a money play, don't pick.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. First and 10, Young. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that.
I'll do that ball.
Picked off by Patrick on Wassor.
I'll do that ball on that cover.
24-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Keith Bullock, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's Steve Young, and the pressure gets to him again. Malcolm Smith providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
He's there.
4th down, Young. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Young looks to throw on first down. He dumps it off to Drake. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run with Drake. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. On 3rd down, Drake. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
I don't respect the option.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And it's complete to Kelsey. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Young on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Andre Reed, 53 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point.
I must have bad.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
He's might put on that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rob Woodson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's a skill play.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys
that's what he's going to try. I'll look to do that all night long.
What word are they using? It's
I'm not
asking.
going to
That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
John,
this will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Malcolm Smith able to drop it that time for his second sack of the evening. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports.
Here's snap somebody.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Smith in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. On 4th down,
It makes you think it's going to block better if you send a running back.
Again, and down he goes again. Malcolm Smith, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field
Why would you send out a
position.
running back? He's the only thing that blocks me from the stuff sack even worse.
You can't block me. You can fight.
On 1st down, Drake trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Drake. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And now, is it 4th down? No, it's 3rd down. And the field goal unit is out onto the field. And this a 39-yard attempt. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
They come here, bitch.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over.
Oh, you're a
Good
pussy.
job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've
I'm
got to
gonna
be
kill
a
the
little bit
box.
better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Smith, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
Yep.
The 3rd down throw incomplete by Steve Young.
Malcolm Smith is a dog.
Humphrey there to get a hand on it. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses.
Too far.
So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Go up. And they say that. And they say that. And they say that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get it like that automatically because Tyreek is going to run into the line.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
Bad.
Diving grab, I think he got.
Oh, don't quit, man. Yeah, I would too.
Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a mad new league. This team is on and you gon' really go run, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole
Just you a bitch.
But you ain't bad enough, so you can't take nothing. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Come on, bag up off me, you push your load. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden glows. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run, or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Boy, when I'm in another league,
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And
Nigga
Charles, you
doing
talk
shit with
about
the Chiefs. I hate
storylines
Chiefs
in
players.
this
That's why
one.
I
I
hate
think it
Chiefs players.
begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
He said thank you.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stopped short of the 30. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up
He's in a
possibilities
5.
here
You're
on second
doo-doo
down.
as hell.
To throw on
Yeah,
second
nigga,
and
about
6.
that.
Young. And this one complete to Reed.
He ain't about that
And he'll be
life. He
brought
just like,
down right around the
you got my
37.
nigga on
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Steve Young.
Wow, you actually seen
Nowhere
that
to
before.
escape, and he goes down.
Okay, so that's like all you want to
Marcus
see.
Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Another try after the first down sack. Young, complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Hey, let go. Quit talking about and quit fighting.
Here's Young to throw on third down. That will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
With it is Jackson. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Your butthole that you asking that crap to work.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for
I'm doing
first
just sitting in the
down.
same fucking defense as you doing
Effective
that.
7-yard third down conversion. Now Lewis here on first down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On second and 15 now. Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keith Bullock, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, I mean, off the minute back like that. You gonna lose.
He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On first down, Drake.
Hello.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second down now. It's Drake. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. On third down, Drake, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. And the 13-year man puts it through, and it's 3-0 here in the second quarter. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do, too, to come out and dump it like that.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Keith Bullock, his second sack of the night. On third and long, it's Rodgers. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Got money on my mind and I can never get enough.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
They will
not be able to hook up there. It's
block all you want, bro. Your team still got to do something. Your receiver still got to get open.
And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Drake. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
action now. Here's Steve Young.
I didn't even set him up there.
Nowhere to escape, and he
When did
goes
that ever become
down.
a play action?
Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for them.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the number
I was
one
getting
award
ready to
that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers to throw again. Thomas has got it. Complete.
Kid is weird, bro. Like, he really seriously
on the
on this.
completion, but now they face 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Andre Reed. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Damn, James.
The 2nd down throw for Steve Young, incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Young working out of the gun. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And looking up for the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line.
He's just like more blocks up, and he's going to buy his whole team. His whole team has to get open.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So after the penalty, we'll have one final untimed play here before halftime. The final shot before half for Rodgers. And Thomas has it. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Back so easy because he keeps sending more blocks than
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It's going to be a long day. 24's the line. Watch the curve. Hey, high 7.
Young on 3rd down. That's caught by Andre Reed. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Looking to throw, Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyler Fackrell, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way.
And across the track. It's a 49er touchdown. Devontae Adams, 54 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Zerline good with a PAT, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That didn't really pick the ball. It's kind of good.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
He's looking like it's a score.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. 16 yards, a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. It's Kelsey on the ground. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Again, it's Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack on first down, Young. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Young now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments, run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
All 9 points for him coming via the field goal, and this last one puts him out in front.
All the field goals are great, but you know I'm going to get pessimistic here, right? Because you've got to score touchdowns to win games in the NFL. I just wonder if all these field goals, great now, or if they'll come back and haunt them later on. That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Ready. 80 weapons. 8
Following the interception, Young. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DJ Reader coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Steve Young. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 57 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
The game's over now. You're not scoring.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Here's Rodgers. It's complete to Hopkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2.
I'll look you. I probably should be mad.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken by an up man. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is put
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hey, Delta. Look at me. Zipper.
Young to throw it. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Third and long for Young. Escaping the pressure right.
How are they getting pressure every time?
Trying to do a little too much.
And
it results in a sack. DJ Reader, his 2nd sack of the night. Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jackson to return. Now a hit and a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, running, it's Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Now on 1st down, Drake again. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Right back to Drake. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Young is set to throw. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And Gostkowski's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Now a handoff for Drake. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
My voice was
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
60 outlaw. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Shoot. Watch the end. Watch twist. 61. Max watch. Let's get it.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the...
Got my game, kid.
You don't gotta run that blitz at all, man. Come on now. That's off the wall. Oh man, yeah. Are you making me pick? Thanks. Thank you.
So I'm going big like a lineman. She want me to bring the lines in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a fine in. Straight with
Talking reckless. Talking reckless. You play a team like teams like that, you gotta match power with power. You know what I'm saying? Or the game is not gonna go right off. The Redskins against the Chiefs, they just gonna overpower us. You know, the offensive line, no, like this is how I go. But I had to ball the ball, was gonna keep in line.
too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big.
Bro, nobody on the plane, bro. We said notified. What are you talking about? That's Ricky, bro. We said like that. First of all, I ain't say nothing bad or ain't no ill man about nobody. I said man. That's a compliment. If somebody had a bad tone, then let me know. Cause that's something new. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. How y'all doing though?
Hey, that's this King Lee boy that make the beats. Oh my God. I'll be on your job. That's crazy. Yeah, Bradley's talking right there.
Hey, bro, that's how many back, bro.
Shout out my name. Cause I'm going big.
They was saying no, they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
Nah, he not called no fuck around. Nah, he good money, he got some shit. I beat your ass online, boy. You stole my defense, bro. Oh my God. Hey, how much money you gonna bring me, bro? Hey, Merc, I ain't gonna lie to you, Merc. I beat your ass online, boy, by like 20 points. You stole my defense, ran on the next nigga and ranked it. Oh, shut up, man. You sound crazy, bro. Hey, I got PayPal. I'll know, man. Hey, make a group. Alright, but really that. Really? What you trying to play for, nigga? What's up? Huh? What you talking? Brandon gonna think for the fuck out your ass, nigga. Yeah, let him. I love it. I love that blitz. Let's go, nigga. Yes, sir.
Point up and up this magic. With the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. My ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you let me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my life, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell myself I love her for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space.
He's really good. He knew how to send the blitz that would come off the edge the quickest. So it took a lot of my field off.
Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many crimes to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig watch for the jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get out my problems. Let me run up and up his magic.
Hey, with the gang, we ball out, it can be tragic.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you?
Wow.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Oh, I can put these in my dark games. I like using that. Kind of like God hard to get base like something like that. Where are they at? Let's bring some biggies. That'll be fine. I'll definitely use these definitely. No, I don't need the bucks. I mean, I was gonna have to. That's my line. I'm just about my lineup real quick. I'm supposed to tell them how they don't play mad out or something like that.
That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see.
People will move out. Good go around right here. Trying to get these unis. I think I want to put that bucket in. That bucket in looks kind of nice. Just waiting to hear from you trying to play regular might.
No, he dead.
I want the bugs. That bugs look nice.
Damn, I'm bugging. Not down 6-zip. 9-zip now.
I could have sucked in. Where you at, Ken? Where you at, Ken? Where you at, Ken? Where you at, Ken? Yep. Of course I can song. Why not? Don't care about that. Don't care about that. 95%. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Wow. Hey, never just get. Alright, let's go. We gotta drop, fellas. This is it. This is it. This is it right here. Alright, this ain't the blitz. Let's go!
Oh, come on now, let's go. Need that right there.
Wow, Deshaun Watson sold on me this game, bro. Oh, shit.
I can't get mad.
He got a touchdown. This game is a wrap.
Is it? Tell me it's gonna be the ways too.
Yeah, bro. This nigga Deshaun Watson sold on me, bro.
What you selling me
I know
then?
when the game is over.
Go.
I know this game is a wrap. Good game, bro. That won't make sense. That won't make sense in your correct, man. That's bad. Nah. Come on. I'm 2 sessions, man, Deshaun Watson soling on me, man. That nigga gone, yo. No type of cut, yo, bro. You hear me?
I don't want these unis though.
Oh, man, my poor lady. Get up there, man. Quick score. Damn, Deshaun Watson, what's up with you, nigga? Oh,
This I kind of don't want though.
Alert that shit. I ain't going to circle out.